Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to H.A. Goodman's other channel. The independent CIA director suggests Hillary Clinton could face criminal prosecution as part of Obama Russiagate investigation. We just had a live stream on this topic about a second ago on H.A. Goodman. Subscribe there, of almost 300,000 subscribers. This is John Ratcliffe, head of the Central Intelligence Agency, talking about why Clinton will eventually face indictment for funding the Russiagate hoax, the Steele dossier. Everyone involved with the Steele dossier, which was a fake and phony compilation of lies and propaganda filtered through the United States government for years, everyone will face indictment. Check this out. Hit subscribe to H.A. Goodman's other channel right now. Let's get to 20,000 subs.
Well, Trey, think about that there was intelligence from foreign intelligence services that one U.S. presidential candidate was trying to frame another candidate for treason, claiming that he was an agent of a foreign power, an agent of Russia. And that intelligence was never shared with you or I as members of congressional oversight committees on intelligence. But for the good fortune of me being able to find John Brennan's notes and declassify that secret may have been hidden forever, but I was able to provide that to John Durham, and you see some of that in his annex that was declassified this week. And so what you learned in this annex that many people didn't know before was details of that Hillary Clinton plan and how it included groups like the Soros Foundation and the role that the FBI played. So before all of this started, Trey, what we did know was this, that on July 31st of 2016, the FBI did something as shocking as it was unprecedented. They opened a criminal investigation into a nominee for president, a candidate for President Donald Trump, something that had never been done before. But what you learned in John Brennan's annex this week was 6 days before that, Russian intelligence predicted that's exactly what would happen, that there was a Hillary Clinton plan and that the FBI would pour oil on the fire of a firestorm that would consume the country for the next 3 years. So think about that, Trey. Either the Russians made the greatest prediction or the luckiest guess of all time, or this intelligence was real. And of course, the answer is this intelligence was real. And how do we know that? Well, subsequently, under penalty of perjury, while under oath, Hillary Clinton's own campaign manager confirmed that there was such a plan and that Hillary approved it.
So you have Hillary Clinton's campaign manager under oath stating there was a plan, but also you have the Durham probe annex where there's documents and emails and notes of people conspiring to set up and frame Trump, all at the behest of Madam Secretary. Now, like I've been saying in the live stream, Clinton will get indicted. She'll become nominee eventually again, indicted for one of the biggest scandal in U.S. history, setting up and framing an incoming candidate, accusing an innocent man in President Trump of working with Russia, and everyone around him, setting up everyone around him. It was not only a lie, it was insidious in that it plunged the country into a new Cold War, a McCarthy-era Red Scare hysteria. And this is the CIA chief explaining that they've had evidence of Clinton committing crimes for a long time pertaining directly to the plan to set up and frame Trump. The Steele dossier was purchased specifically to be funneled into the U.S. government, and Brennan and Comey used it to set up investigations of Trump and eventually the Mueller probe. But this is huge, ladies and gentlemen. This leads directly to indictments of Clinton, exactly what the CIA chief is saying.
So that, I think, in addition to what you learn about the FBI's role that came out this week, was that this intelligence that was so shocking that John Brennan brought together the National Security Council, President Obama, Vice President Biden, Clapper, Comey, Susan Rice, and briefed them on this intelligence about a Hillary Clinton plan to frame Donald Trump, and that the CIA made the required referral of that to the FBI to investigate that as a counterintelligence matter. And as John Durham found, the FBI buried it. They didn't open a file. They didn't assign an analyst. They didn't investigate it all. They just spent the next few years, really, amplifying the lie of Hillary Clinton's Steele dossier and burying the truth of her plan to frame Donald Trump. It is the greatest political scandal that we hopefully will be the last that we'll see in our lifetime.
So Brennan is about to get indicted. That leads directly to the indictment of Hillary Clinton for setting up and framing Trump. Trump was an innocent man. There was never any intelligence that said that Russia wanted Trump. Russia invaded under Biden. Why would they be afraid of Democrats? Clinton had private servers with top secret intelligence on them. Why would they be afraid of that? Furthermore, Clinton, the campaign themselves stated they wanted to elevate Trump. They literally wanted to elevate Trump and then blamed Russia for elevating Trump. Anyway, hit subscribe to this channel, H.A. Goodman's other channel. Go to my main channel below in the pinned comment right now for the live stream. Thanks, everybody.